We all love a good summer vacation, don't we? We plan it for the entire year. And when it's time to go, we just pack up and leave, eager to unwind on those hot sandy beaches and watch the waves crash against the surrounding rocks. Ain't that something? Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but today it's all about danger. We'll be looking at radioactive and polluted lakes so dangerous, they'll make bungee jumping seem like a walk in the park. That's right, folks. There are some lakes out there that have been used as radioactive wasteland for decades, and they're still there to this day. If you're in the mood for a little spoiler, number 10 is all about acid. Enough stalling. Let's dive right into the 10 places it's best to never swim at, shall we? Number 10. Java Lake. Don't let that turquoise blue greenish color trick you into thinking of having a short swim. The lake has an acidity level of 0.3 on a pH scale. To give you an idea of how acidic that is, on a scale of 1 to 14, 7 being neutral, lemon juice has an acidity level of 2. And your face tenses up when you drink it. Imagine what a solution that's 10 times stronger than lemon juice will do to your face. The reason this lake has such a high pH level is due to the fact that it's located above a volcano. Karachayi in Indonesia is where the region's sulfur mines are located. The lake has that beautiful turquoise color because of the many metals dissolved in it, as well as other living and non-living organisms. Not to mention that the sulfurous gases that are emitted from the volcano burn with an electric blue flame, making for one hell of a night spent at this lake. But at the end of the day, is it really worth breathing all that sulfur? Number 9. Bubbly Creek. The name has been derived from the small bubbles visible on the surface of the South Fork of the Chicago River. This was due to the fact that the river's contaminated with an almost infinite amount of meat carcasses, bones, and entrails. Now, these organic waste products dumped into the river in the past have started to decompose, leaving behind a horrible odor from the methane and hydrogen sulfide. But how did this river become so polluted? Well, during the 20th century, they wanted to make more room for the new inhabitants, so the government dredged the channel and dried the area. Upon being inhabited, the Union Stockyard began dumping all of its meat industry leftovers inside the basin. It's believed that even today, there are around 3 feet of animal meat bones and blood at the bottom of the river. Number 8. Bowling Lake. Despite its small size, this lake in the heart of the island of Dominica sure can pack a heady punch. The water can reach a temperature of up to 197 degrees Fahrenheit, which can easily burn anyone who tries to swim inside. The lake is constantly engulfed in a cloud of steam that impairs the vision of any hikers who want to visit the lake. The temperature of the water is not derived from a thermal source. Instead, it's derived from 2 small streams, but they reach a rolling boil due to the magma located beneath in the basin of the lake. A group of 3 hikers lost their lives trying to climb the 4-mile road to the lake when the constant and invisible sprays of steam have been known to burn an ankle or foot when in close contact. Number 7. The Amazon Basin. Here's one place we definitely don't recommend swimming in. Why? How about alligators, piranha fish, electric eels, anacondas, and candiru? What the heck is a candiru? It's those cute little fish that have a tendency to swim up your urinal tube. So yeah, avoid this deadly body of water at all costs. The Amazon Basin has taken the lives of many people in the past and has been featured in many TV shows. But despite its dangerous nature, there was one man who managed to swim the 3,274-mile-long river in Brazil. That's right, Martin Strel managed to conquer the deadliest river in the world in 29 hours, 36 minutes, 57 seconds with the help of a 20-person crew who stood behind in case of an emergency. Number 6. Lake KARACHAY. Don't you dare get close to this lake. It's so dangerous that we wanted to avoid giving people the actual location. But since we found out that it's been covered in several layers of cement and dirt, we thought it's safe. So now we're presenting Lake KARACHAY in the southern Ural Mountains in Russia. Since 1951, the Soviet Union has been using this lake as a nuclear waste disposal for the radioactive facility Mayak. It has 4.44 exabaricles of radioactivity. To put that into perspective, the entire Chernobyl disaster had a radioactivity of 5 to 13 exabaricals. Just standing for an hour near this lake is enough to kill anyone, as the radioactive effluent discharged into the lake was equal to 600 roentgens per hour, which is a sufficient lethal dose according to the National Resources Defense Council in Washington, D.C. Number 5. Eagle's Nest Sinkhole. 3 friends decided to go exploring the Eagle's Nest Sinkhole in Florida at 2 a.m. in the morning. One of them didn't have enough experience, so he remained close to the surface while the other 2 decided to go down and explore the underwater cave in depth. However, this would be the last time their friends saw them, before calling the police at 6 a.m., who found their lifeless bodies. The cave was explored by an extremely experienced diver after the accident, and here's what he tells us you can find inside. Entering the round pool, you descend the tubular chimney, which takes you to the limestone. At 70 feet, it's pitch black and you can't see a thing. 130 feet below the surface is a room the size of an aircraft hangar, which is breathtaking, and the super room has a human skull inside. Creepy. Number 4. Jacob's Well, Texas, 8 deaths. This is the spring that most people use as a swimming spot because of its alluring natural beauty. It's a karstic spring in the Texas Hill Country. The spring has a small 12-foot mouth where many divers gather. From there, the spring descends downwards for about 30 feet, and after which it continues down at an angle through many open chambers to reach an average depth of around 120 feet. Many inexperienced divers lacking the proper techniques and equipment turn the mesmerizing spring into their tomb. A total of 9 people lost their lives here, 8 of which were men and only 1 woman. Number 3. Reunion Island. And with this one, we dive into our top 3 picks. Reunion is a small island in the Indian Ocean located between Australia and Africa. This location makes it extremely dangerous as it's located on the Shark Highway in the region. It's part of the Overseas Department of France and has around 128 miles of coastline, which means many public and private beaches where tourists can enjoy the summer. But you might want to reserve booking a flight to this wonderful island, as all of the beaches are surrounded with shark-infested waters. There have been a total of 56 shark attacks, 27 of which were fatal. 3.15 people in a million die from a shark attack in Reunion. You can compare that to the second highest rating, South Africa, where only 0.76 people per million die. Compare that to the United States, and you're looking at a number that's 0.0013 in a million. And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber. If you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it in a future video. Number 2. Blue Lagoon. This subscriber's pick is located in Malta in the Mediterranean Sea. Specifically, it's a beach on the island of Comino. During tourist season, the island has a lot of visitors from all over the world, but in the winter months, the island only has a population of 3 people. This heaven on earth has been known to turn hellish in a matter of seconds. There were around 3 victims in 1 month that died in Blue Lagoon. This region, although stunning, has taken many lives due to the rocky landscape.
I saved the best for last, but first, I have a quick challenge that takes only 5 seconds to complete. If you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just try it, it really works.
Number 1. HANAKAPIAI Beach, Hawaii. Strong rip currents, high surf, dangerous shore breaks, and much more are just a few of the death traps that await you on this seemingly gorgeous hidden gem. It's located on Kauai's Na Pali coast in Hawaii, and the funny thing is, there's no road that leads directly to it. It's well hidden, and for good reason. Despite being a great tourist attraction, this beach has claimed the lives of many people over the years. It even has a warning sign that has 82 tally marks which enumerate the number of lives the beach has taken. The bodies of 15 drowning victims caught in the rip currents are yet to be discovered. This is because the Na Pali coast has no reefs that could stop the deadly currents from ravaging the waters. If you ever decide to visit this beach, consider yourself warned. That's our list, guys. Which of these lakes would you never dare swimming at? Tell us in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications bell so you never miss an upload. And as always, thanks for watching.